Thank You to the 1000th Power. Written and narrated by Coach Stefan Rudolph. Thank you to the 1000th Power. Thank your way to gratitude through the magnificent power of being thankful, that is full of thanks 1,000 times every day. Manifesting a prosperous tomorrow by living in a positive now of daily gratitude. Of that which I'm thankful, by Coach Stefan Rudolph. Welcome to a story of one man's journey of turning a collapsed life filled with hardship, disease, addiction, anger, regret, and overall escapism into a fulfilled life of joy, happiness, growth, and prosperity. All through the fuel of gratitude and developing thankfulness for overcoming obstacles in life was growth in life possible. Now may this story inspire you to go now and grow now and take your life to the next level. The confirmation of transformation began with affirmations of growing during the hardest times in my life. Here along my journey, I had experienced death multiple times and lived to tell about it. And from the strength within that I found through my higher power, I was then able to develop the ability to face and erase the dying me. And from there, I began to find and grow my new you within me and become born again in life, through life, with life, for life, all in order to flourish into a whole new life. I then began living a life of bountiful abundance through even the hardest times in my journey. Here I awoke to a vision of destiny fueled by failure and grown through perseverance. I began to uncover, recover, and discover a whole new life. I connected with and grew a new self through a newborn inner spirit of wisdom, passion, and strength. I grew even further along this journey with the passion of inspiring others by knowing that I must first put the old self on the shelf in order to grow in body, mind, and spirit. These experiences of my story are told in detailed analysis through the view of the mental mindset of the ego denying spiritual awakening. This versus the spiritual awareness of the heart that had long awaited this holy shift in my life. A shift ending one major part of my life and bringing birth to another. This story will prove to the reader how the power of positivity fuels manifestation through the processing of gratitude for all that occurs in life. This is my story of self-development, personal growth, and having the ability, during even the darkest of times, to believe and receive in the light and life. Through the necessary daily steps of breathing in gratitude, living in awareness, and living with heart.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?